child sex predator suspect who was caught in a sex sting in Washington County, which is a county right next to Portland. But these are some of the mugshots from a few years ago of Aubrey Quinn-Ward. He is a 25-year-old man who allegedly traveled to meet what he thought would be a child for sex in a parking lot in Beaverton, which is a city next to Portland. But instead, he was arrested by law enforcement. There were four other men who were arrested as a part of this child predator sting targeting online pedophiles by the sheriff's office in Washington County. You may remember that one of the things that I did every night for months in 2020 was to get the booking photos and names of those who were arrested at the Antifa riots in Portland. It's to keep a public record of those who were at the riots. And as we all know, almost all of them face no prosecution because of the district attorney's office. And so the only record of their presence there and alleged involvement in violent crimes is really through my Twitter account. And so the name and face Aubrey Quinn-Ward I recognized right away because he was somebody who had been arrested at multiple riots. The cases were dropped by the district attorney's office as a matter of their policy, which under Mike Schmidt, as soon as he came into office, made a formal policy that those charged with felony rioting and a whole list of other crimes would not be prosecuted. And that really, really empowered the rioters, by the way. In my investigation, I talked about the times that he was arrested. One of them on July 17, 2020, which was the 50th straight night of rioting. He was among those who were arrested after rioters had blocked the exits on the federal courthouse that they were trying to burn down and also the Justice Center. And he was charged with felony rioting, escaping from police, resisting arrest, interfering with officers, and disorderly conduct. Those charges normally would have put together a bail that was $36,500, but his bail was waived and he was quickly released, and then the case was dropped by the DA's office. And then he returned to the riots and he was arrested again on the 25th of August. At that time, Antifa had gathered outside the police union hall in North Portland, and they set multiple fires. And this is a union hall that's right next to a residential area. There was video at the time that recorded him trying to escape on foot, but he was taken to the ground. He's wearing a mask. He was charged with felony rioting and other misdemeanors, and that was dropped by the office of District Attorney Mike Schmidt. He was arrested on the 2nd of September, and then he was released the next day without bail. This is a Oregon judge who released him on his own recognizance on these felony sex crimes.